And even as I moderate my thoughts, I also remember, I think it was William Butler Yeats, who said, it takes more courage to plumb the inner depths of your own soul than it does for a soldier to fight on the battlefield. The amount of courage that we need here today for the exercise that you'll be engaged in the next 3 days and going forward requires more courage than that required for a soldier on the battlefield. That indicates the enormity of the challenge and the task that you have in front of you. In part to make sure that this conference does not degenerate into merely a generous exchange of flattery, a failure to probe honestly, brutally honestly, I must indicate, the challenges that face us as a continent and the world, the responses that we've fashioned in the past, and an open acknowledgement of our foibles and failures that have resulted in us being stuck as a continent in situations where our people are subjected to the grinding indecencies of poverty, and where the actions of government have operated to snuff out any democratic energies and impulses amongst the people. I hope at the end of this conference you will have reignited the passion. You would have fueled, augmented, and deepened democracy at the very least. But that you will also have inspired us to more action geared at lifting our people from poverty and raising our continent to take its rightful place as a leader in the world and not just an emerging frontier. I hear echoes in my mind of a conversation between two Shakespearean characters. One says to the other, you know, I can do things. I can call spirits from the vast deep. The other says, well, so can I, and so can anybody else. But will they come when you do call for them? That is the brutally honest and devastating question that we must pose to ourselves and wrestle with in the next 3 days. We tell ourselves we can do things. We tell ourselves we can come up with appropriate solutions for the trenchant problems that bedevil our continent and the lives of our people. Will they come when they are called forth? But to take it a street further and conclude on that note, when we have come together and settled on some of these propositions and solutions, do we have governments resilient, agile enough to enforce, to enact, to implement these solutions in the shortest possible time? Do we? Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for the privilege of your attention and the pleasure of your company. Thank you.